This is Brenda and Stacy with Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy. We're back for another episode and thought this time we'd talk about dreams because I had a really weird one the other night and I can't get past it.
So you feel like if you put it out there in the universe, it would help you solve it.
Well, I don't know.
You got to speak about it.
Well, I asked Camille about it. I looked a few things up about it, and I don't think it really coincides. Maybe somebody out there can tell me what was going on. Because the subject well, there were a couple subjects, I guess, but Donny Osmond was in the dream, and he's not somebody I think about ever. I don't know how that came up. And we're in New York at a hotel at some event. And it's really nice and swanky. And he's all dressed up in a leisure suit and the whole bit, but he's aged to like he looks now. And in the dream, he kept talking to me and I wanted him to leave me alone. And all I knew was I had to go to the bathroom, number 1 and number 2. And so the bathrooms there were like out in the open, like in the lobby. There was 8 of them. Supposedly that were bathrooms, and they had gold hinge doors and only stood about 5 feet tall. Well, I'm 6 feet tall. Anybody could look over the top. There was no top, no ceiling, nothing. They just stopped there, in this circle. I get in there to use one of them, and he kept yelling at me to come out of there. I look down, and all there is a hole in the floor. There's like tile, almost like a shower. Almost like a shower in this hole, and I had a dress on, and I'm trying to squat. He's still talking to me, and I kept thinking, if he looks over that, he's going to see me, or anybody else in this lobby could come see me. And I was so worried about shitting on my underwear or dress, trying to hold those two things around. I had my underwear down around my knees, trying to squat, probably hanging up on the door, now thinking about it, and hold that dress up. And I don't know what it all means. And he kept telling me, hurry up and come on, or he was coming in there with me. And I was like, no, you're not, Donny Osmond. I don't understand.
When's the last time you wore a dress?
I know. Years.
So you were wearing a dress.
I don't dress, nothing fancy.
It doesn't happen. You're at a fancy event. Donny Osmond just wants a piece of you.
I don't even know
if he gets it.
Maybe he wanted my pee.
Oh.
You never know. Everybody's got a thing.
Everybody's got a thing.
Dang. Why would he creep up in my dream? Couldn't it have been anybody else?
Billy Idol.
Yeah, Billy Idol.
You'd have invited him in, right?
I probably said, will you hold me up so I don't fall in my own piss? I don't know. And I looked it up and it says when it can be an anxiety kind of thing. And I don't feel like I'm anxious over anything right now. And it talked about, letting go. I'm glad I didn't let go in the bed, which has never been an issue.
It's your mattress, so.
Well, Camille even asked me, she said, did you really have to go when you woke up? And I'm like, not any more than I normally do. There was no urgency.
Wow.
Put it that way. So there was nothing.
Wonder what it means when you dream about Donny Osmond when he's not a person you would ever think about.
I know. And he wasn't singing or anything. And I think he was there as a guest. And I feel like the dream was in color because I think all the area around those holes in the floor was shiny gold.
What color are you wearing?
I don't even want to tell you.
Black.
It had flowers on it.
Oh, stop.
It was I don't even want to say it. It was a white dress and it had flowers on it.
What?
I know. I've never owned a dress.
Like little tiny flowers or big?
Tiny.
Poofy. Little tiny flowers.
Yeah, tiny flowers.
All right. Well, now it's not about Donny Osmond or the number 1s or number 2s anymore. You're wearing a floral white dress.
Yes.
That's what you got to look up. That's the fucked up part.
You think so?
Out of all of it. Because that's not you. You wouldn't wear anything with flowers on it. And you wouldn't wear
I would.
a white dress.
No, I wouldn't.
That's funny.
I know.
Was it strapless?
No. It was low cut and it had 3/4 length sleeves on it.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I know.
You're going to draw me this dress. Now I want to know what it looked like.
It was a maxi dress. It was long because I know there was a lot that I had to pull up and try and hold up.
To go in the hole.
To go in the hole. Had to go to the bathroom in the hole. That hole is going to haunt me.
I bet. That is haunting. That's not a dream. That's a nightmare.
Well, yeah. I woke
it's a night scare.
Yeah. I woke up kind of like, oh my God, what am I doing?
Donny?
I know. I had to call Camille on my way to work that morning. I was so bent over it. I couldn't understand.
Wow.
And he had that curling iron been through his hair.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. That's what he kind of looks like. He looks like somebody's rolling his hair, which is not a bad thing. It's Donny Osmond. He can curl and iron his hair if he wants to.
What in the hell is he doing?
Well, he won't talk to you about that. He can't wait till you're all done in the bathroom.
I don't know.
So you woke up?
I woke up upset.
Oh, okay.
For some reason. Or nervous. You know how you wake up nervous from a dream because you know your clothes are missing, or you know you're late for that test, or you're late
Yeah.
for work, or I woke up upset.
That's crazy. A lot of times, I think I have dreams and I wake up feeling like I need to wake up from this dream, but then I don't remember all the details or the whole thing. But then sometimes something in life or the next day will happen and it kind of reminds me, oh my God, I just had a dream about that.
Oh yeah,
Like, why does your brain, do that? And I dream about work a lot, so much that I feel like I should be compensated sometimes, or like I can't come to work today because I worked all night in my sleep kind of dream. You wake up exhausted from dreaming.
I know.
Just crazy.
You can.
Just insane.
I remember another dream that stuck with me. I know we talked about the Easter Bunny thing, but this is more sci-fi. I was young, and I remember, I don't even know how to describe it. There were 4 stars in the sky, and only certain times of the year you could go through there into another dimension. And I don't know if it's something that I saw on television when I was younger. I mean, that kind of stuff sounds, science fiction-y, like people, write stories about that all the time, but I thought I could do that. If I had a way to get up in those stars, I could find another dimension. And I remember in the dream, I was up on my knees on a chair looking at them through the kitchen window at night.
Thinking, how am I going to get up there?
Yeah, with that landline phone sitting in front of me.
Who am I going to call to
remember
get
that.
me up there on this trip?
Oh, one of the things that came through Facebook the other day, and that was another reason I kind of wanted to talk about dreams. It says, these are 5 dreams you should not ignore. Okay, if you dream about getting married, it says it may suggest you're committing to someone with hidden or harmful intentions. And I've never dreamt about getting married. And there's nobody in the work, so there's no chance of that. But I don't know. I mean, I would think a lot of little girls dream about getting married one day, or guys too.
I think that's normal. Like, you wonder what your future is going to be like, what your future spouse.
Here's another one. Dreaming of someone you've never met could be your subconscious warning you that someone is observing you. Dreaming of someone you've never met. Now, this goes deeper than that. Anybody that's in a dream and has a face, you have seen them before somewhere, that your brain cannot make up a new person.
Oh, wow.
And there's times I'm like watching myself. There's times I'm the subject, and other times I'm watching me, like watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the one in it. But I've had faceless people in dreams too, and I wonder if that's why.
Because you've never met them yet.
Don't know who they are. Can't put a face on them.
Wow.
I know. Do you dream in color?
I've never thought about it. I've never thought about if it was black and white or color.
I feel like I know the colors. I don't know if I know them or I'm really seeing them.
Yeah, I think that sounds fair. Do I just know this is what color that's supposed to be?
Like that gold wall around that shitter?
Yeah, like, did you just think, oh, this is elegant with a hole
Yeah,
in
it
the
was
floor?
like a gold. I know. All right. Seeing your old home in a dream may mean you're slipping back into habits or patterns that no longer benefit you.
I could picture that.
I think I've had that. I've dreamt of that home in Spring Lake. I knew it was it, but it didn't look the same on the inside.
Right.
Even the rooms were set up different.
Isn't that weird? Like, you feel like you've been in this place and you lived there for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
So but then it's different. So, yeah,
I know your mind wants to take it in a new direction or something, but when I did that, that's been a while, so I wonder what I was trying to let go of then. No telling. All right, dreaming of yourself as a bodiless observer can indicate you're experiencing another life perspective or recalling a past life memory.
Do you think that's kind of like where it happens? I mean, when we're awake, because we have a word for it, deja vu, where you feel like, oh my gosh, I've been here before, but then you can't remember being there. Of course, we have Shonygate, but
Oh my God.
but anyway, to where like your dream is, I don't know, showing you something that you forgot that your brain wants you to know. Is that weird?
No. And when you mentioned the deja vu thing, Camille and I were talking about this here recently too, about how like psychologists will tell you, like if you go into a room and you've never been there before, your brain, if you've even blinked, will mentally take a picture of that room. So then later you're like, you might remember the chandelier on the ceiling or something like, I've been here before. This is weird. But that doesn't explain the dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've done certain things or said certain things, same conversations, and have dreamt about them first.
Mm-hmm.
So that's more of a premonition kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then it talks about the dreaming about going to the bathroom. You should let it, and you've got to let go.
I mean, not to do the act of going to the bathroom.
Yeah, don't do that.
Something
Something in your life.
needs to be let go.
But it also said on the flip side of that if you really dream like you have to go to the bathroom, your body might be telling you you need to wake up and go to the bathroom.
I agree with that.
Yeah. But I never dream about going to the bathroom when I have to go. It's usually over something stupid.
Right. Like Donny Osmond.
Yeah.
In the hotel with gold doors and a hole in the floor.
Oh, I've had one that's really, I've woke up in a panic. Have you ever dreamt that the brakes in your car haven't worked and you're slamming on them and you can't stop?
I honestly, I think my mind shuts off car wreck dreams because I think that's my worst fear, and so I've never really dreamt about it. Thank God,
Yeah.
because it is one of my worst fears is being killed in a car wreck or trapped in a car. That's my worst fear. So I feel like my brain is somehow protecting me from having that nightmare.
Right.
It's weird what your brain does when
It does.
you're not braining.
I always thought Scott would come to me more in dreams. And when he does, he doesn't talk to me. And I think that's strange. There was one time he was on the other side of a window and he was pointing at a wing chair that I'd swear I've never seen this chair. There was a wing chair sitting there and it had a stack of papers and books in it. And he kept pointing at it like it was something I needed to tend to. But I don't know what it was or anything. But he's on the other side of the window and he just kept telling me, look in that chair. Get that stuff out of that chair. I don't even know what room I was in. Couldn't describe it. I mean, it's weird.
Telling you without telling you.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't hear his voice, but.
And there's other times he's been in the room with me and doesn't speak to me. Not with his mouth. I mean, it's weird.
And I think sometimes when, when we're conscious and we're missing someone so much, I think eventually we can almost summon a dream. Do you think that's a thing?
That could be it. And maybe I'm not able to make up a new conversation,
Yeah.
to have with him. Or
Life is weird.
it is weird.
Brains are weird.
Yeah.
Some weirder than others. But
Ours.
some are weirder than other brains. But, dreaming is crazy. And it's crazy how sometimes it's so vivid that you feel like you lived it.
Hmm.
And then sometimes it happened in passing. It's almost a story that happened to somebody else.
Have you ever had a sex dream?
Yeah. Yeah. Where was that going to go? What do you want to know about that?
I don't know. Well, I thought maybe you had something juicy to tell us.
Oh, no, I'm not
Nothing?
sharing nothing juicy about no sex
Have you
dream.
ever had a sex dream with somebody weird in it?
Mm-mm. I mean, what do you mean by weird? Like a gorilla? No.
No, nothing like that. Just somebody like out of the.
I'm not dreaming about screwing Billy Idol, if that's what you're asking.
It's not even Billy Idol.
Oh,
Okay.
who did you drink? It sounds like you want to answer questions.
I don't know.
Here
I've
we
never
are.
told anybody this one.
And now this is the day, and
This is the day I'm
we're on a
letting it out.
podcast. Okay, here you go.
The dad off of Family Matters,
Who?
Carl Winslow.
You guys show me a picture of him.
There was that show with Steve Urkel in it.
No. Why?
I don't know.
So you were having sex? Your sex dream included him, and you were having sex with him,
Yeah,
and and what
there's
did
a
you think-
picture.
Yeah, I think he's in a new show called Neighbors now.
Oh no, that's
That's somebody else.
Cedric the Entertainer that you're thinking
Oh,
of.
okay. Let me see him again.
Here's the thing: it was in a park on a picnic table, which being
In
outside
the
is not.
daylight.
What went in the daylight? I think it was.
Oh,
There was a lake there too. That's all I can remember.
well, how was it?
Well, I didn't wake up upset from that one, but I know Carl Winslow.
Really?
Yes, I'm going to hear from my children.
I understand why you wouldn't have ever told anybody that.
Well, it's not. I don't know. It just kind of got forgotten for a long time.
Wow.
Maybe it's the whole cop thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe you just want somebody to control you and pin you down and beat the snot out of you. Speaking of that, let's find you a man.
Oh God. Here we go.
I know. Y'all dressed up and pretty and ready to go somewhere.
We
Your
going
makeup's
out?
a little eye heavy, but I know. Not underneath, on top.
Well,
It look pretty when it's less.
I was feeling.
You need to go
I was
light.
feeling it.
Just put you a little light something right there and right there.
Nice. We'll just rub it a little bit. Right there.
Blend it.
I was feeling whorish tonight. So, well,
Are we going to party and get you a man?
I guess we're gonna try. Why not?
Even though, when we get there, you're going to be like, no,
I know. Usually I look around. I'm like, nope.
no. No,
I know finding somebody my own age these days is rough.
I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I would probably be like you. I just,
Yeah, I don't care. It's like if it happens, yay, but I'm not actively looking for it. I'm not on any dating sites. I want it, if it happens, I want it to be organic. I just want it, that person across the crowded
that
room.
is so funny. That's how I want a dog for me to happen. I want it to be organically happen.
I know. I want a little kitten to run up to me. It doesn't have to be a kitten. I'd rather have an older cat actually run up to me in a parking lot. Like, I need help. It's like,
Help
well,
me.
come
Yeah,
on.
I know. I'm your
Well,
person.
we're going to have to go to Walmart first and get you a litter box. I'll have to start from scratch. I got rid of everything. Everything. I either gave it to Curry or
I'm not getting a
her
cat.
cats.
You're getting a cat.
I'm the cat person. You're the dog person.
Yeah. But it's got to happen organically. Or somebody surprise me out of the blue.
You're the one that's a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll.
We always talk about we are exactly different.
You know that's a Donny Osmond song, right?
It works for us. Donny Osmond wrote a song describing us.
Yes.
And he didn't even know.
I know. He didn't sing In the Dream at all. Didn't sing that song to me. He just kept
Wow.
bitching at me to come on because he had stuff to
Did
talk to
Marie
me
pop
about.
up, or she too busy taking care of her?
No, I didn't see any of the siblings, or I don't know. I know there's a lot of nieces and nephews rolling around in that family, I think.
Gosh,
Wouldn't be able to stand it.
it's too much.
It is.
So now we don't know what Donny Osmond was trying to say.
No.
We don't know why you were trying to number one and number two in a hole with no toilet. And I might never get over that you wore a white dress with
I know.
flowers on it.
And that hole in the floor is probably only about, what is that, 2-3 inches in diameter, if that.
You gotta be a straight shot.
Straight. And hope I didn't eat a lot that day. I know. That's awful.
This is insane.
It is insane.
But it also shows that we really have no filter and we will absolutely talk about anything on a podcast.
Oh, yeah. Especially something if I wake up and it's like affected me for days.
Yeah.
I can't
this
get over
has
it.
been- Happened. So this has been affecting you for days.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. I might have to try and look up Donny Osmond's email or something. Say, you need to listen to this podcast and then tell me what the hell.
Why does this mean something to us?
I know.
I'm sure Donny Osmond would love to listen to this podcast.
I'm sure his security would listen to it first if it ever came to that and think, nope, we're not passing that along to Donny.
Yeah. No. I've heard him on a podcast before. He sounds like he's got his shit together, so he probably doesn't So yeah, he probably wouldn't be interested in us at all.
Hence the word shit. I know, that is crazy.
And having stuff together, because we're all not
No, we're not together.
together. So this has nothing to do with nothing about this, but we can just run off the rails because it's our podcast.
Yes.
So I went and got my hair did today. Hey CJ, love you. Thanks for listening because she always does. And I'm thinking about going gray. I'm thinking about coloring my hair like this gray silver color.
So it'll match your neck? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so my neck doesn't look
No,
at
we were
age.
just talking about that the other day, our necks.
I know.
What's going on?
Something bad's happening over there. But do I go gray or do I stay blonde?
I think if you do it, you better do that shiny silver color first.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine you with gray hair.
I know. It's so funny because this is how, and the reason why, one of the reasons I love CJ so much, and it's one of the reasons it's called therapy, is because it is like therapy in there. Because she was explaining to me, she was like, I don't feel like you want to change your hair to gray at this age and point in your life. But I feel like there's something that is out of control. And the thing you can control is changing your hair color. So you're trying to do something drastic because you're like, I'm in control of this. But the things that I really want to control are out of control. And I need to do some research, find out some more information,
Maybe you'll dream about it.
Maybe I will dream about it.
Today, when Stacy left to go get her hair done, of course, I'm sending her little pictures of punk rockers with the pink and black spiky hair and stuff, and said, do this one.
Yeah, I want you to do it. You could pull it off much more than I could.
I could, couldn't I?
You could have pulled that off. But no, we just did more blonde, and it's summer, so I like it extra bright in the summer, but
I can't imagine you with gray hair. Should Stacy go gray? That's our new question.
I know. Gray or nay?
Yeah, that's a good one. Gray or nay?
Gray or nay?
I vote nay.
You vote nay.
And I'm sure your mother's going to chime in, and everybody else, and all the kids, and then our friends and coworkers,
Jeff.
and Jeff better. What do you think he'd say?
I don't know. He's so salt and pepper right now. He's a lot of salt.
Has
But
he ever
his
wanted
hairs
to
are
fuck
pretty.
an old lady?
Does he have a choice? Listen, he married into this oldness, so here we
I
are.
know, but he's never seen you with gray hair.
No, nobody's ever seen me with gray hair.
What's making you want to do that? Is it because you're starting to see little grays come through on
Yeah,
the
it's
roots
because I
more
can
and-
see, my roots are not as rooty as they used to be. They're more gray. And I don't know, should I be embracing this? Should I not? It's too soon, right? Shall we
Too
talk
soon.
55, 60? You're 55. You don't want to go gray.
No,
You don't ever want to go gray.
never. As long as they keep making my color.
I know. I've always said all my life, like, as long as there's L'Oreal, I'll never be gray.
I know.
And now I'm like this age, I'm like, well, maybe I don't care.
I was surprised all the people during COVID that went gray and were posting
'cause
things online
They
because
can
they
get their hair did.
do it themselves. I mean, especially during that time, even if you're, one to actually go to the salon all the time, I would think during that time you could do your own.
Well, desperate times do call for desperate measures.
They do.
And that was pretty desperate times.
Mm.
I don't know.
You have to think about it before you jump in.
I'm thinking, and I'm going to do CJ's due diligence. I'm going to do some research because one time I went in there talking about, I want my hair cut, and she just walked it all off, and then I started crying, and then we were stuck with that. But I'm the one who said I wanted it, and she was doing what I said, but I wasn't obviously 100% convinced. So now we have to be on the same page. Now we have to deliberate. We have to go away. We have to meet again in 6 to 8 weeks. I have to talk to Jeff.
He'd love whatever you did.
But also, I think he knows me well enough to go, I think you'd hate it.
Yeah.
I think you'd be upset or whatever. Who knows? Anywho,
I know. Well, you have to not tell me when you do it.
to surprise you.
Just I'll come home from work one night and think,
My best friend's old.
I'd love you to look older than me.
Well,
Do it. You know how women are.
no.
I think you should do it. No, I really don't. I don't think you'd be happy with it yet, but you never know. Like you said, there's like little apps out there. You just take a picture of yourself and throw it in there or throw different hairstyles and colors on. You just do that and see what happens.
Okay. I'll do my research.
Yeah, you got to do your research.
So let's get ready and go out.
Okay. Well, maybe tonight you'll dream about the perfect hair color now that you're manifesting it and putting it out in the universe.
And we're manifesting finding you a man.
All right. Well,
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
we want to hear about your dreams. If you have something weird, I want to do a whole nother show about dreams, but I want other people's stories. I'm going to start logging mine because, you remember them initially and then they kind of float away if they haven't affected you. Donnie affected me. So I'm going to put a notebook by my bed and start, trying to
Taking
write down
notes.
our dreams. I want you to, too.
Okay.
And everybody out there, send us your dreams at bsstudios@myyahoo.com. And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, all the places. We're there.
We're all out there.
I know. So
Everywhere. That's a wrap on Let's Wine with Brendan and Stacy.
bye.